Have you ever failed at something? Now I mean really failed. Maybe it was your school exams. You're still haunted by that number. You see that number on anything from house numbers through to the number plates on cars. Maybe you've had a failed marriage, 2 or 3 of them. Maybe you failed at your job. You've been fired. I guess all of us have had a big F for failure at some point in time in our life. Today we're going to the scene of Cyrus' greatest failure. Hey, remember this place, boy? This is your home. Here we are, we're going back to your home. This is the Guide Dogs Training Centre on the outskirts of Sydney. Cyrus was born to be a guide dog for the blind. He was raised here. He was trained here. This was his base. But he failed. So why did Cyrus fail as a guide dog? The official reports say he had too much initiative. In other words, you can imagine him leading the blind person all the way to the mouldy piece of bread he'd sniffed out in the heart of the prickly blackberry bush. Or the end of a carrot someone had thrown out the car window that got him crossing the road on a green light, with the poor old blind person taken for the ride. In fact, Cyrus was such a failure, he got a name change. He was originally called Willis, but when we adopted him, we changed his name to Cyrus, after the great Persian king, King Cyrus. Now, how would you feel if you came back to the scene of your greatest failure? Would you feel nervous? Daunted? Embarrassed? Maybe a bit ashamed? Well, let's see how Cyrus goes. Although Cyrus didn't cut it as a guide dog, he certainly has no grudges against this place. It's like he remembers only the good things, the good smells, the great people, all that yummy food. He doesn't see himself as a failure in life. He's not a failed guide dog. He's just a dog who's shifted from this family to our family. Come on. Coming back here, well, it's just like coming back to his old home. Atta boy. Good boy. Come on, boy. One of the most important lessons Cyrus has taught me is to focus on the future, not dwell on the past. The Apostle Paul, who also had a name change after a lifetime of spiritual failure, he said this, "But one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead." The next time you feel like you've failed at something, and you just can't get it out of your mind, think back to Cyrus. See the good things from the past. Live in the moment and enjoy what's coming to you in the future. That's how Cyrus here thinks. What about you? Hello, boy. That's how you think, eh? Is that how you think? Oh, yes, that's it. Oh, yeah, that is how you think. Oh.